And the brief of the case is that yesterday, the 25th March 2026, the 6 respondents were arrested at Kitengela, Acacia, where, according to the intelligence that we had received prior, about a week ago, the 6 were planning, 1, to conduct robbery at the residence of the complainant, who is a senior military officer of the rank of Major General, at his residence in Kitengela. The 6 respondents approached the residence of the complainant.
Approached?
The resident. They came to the residence of the complainant, and before they executed, they were arrested by officers from DC headquarters. They were in possession of 2 motor vehicles, registration KCR 809K, that is a Toyota black Toyota Harrier, KCM 804L Toyota Lactis, KCM
Yes.
804L Toyota Lactis, and a search was conducted inside the 2 motor vehicle, and several items were found inside that motor vehicle as follows. 1, assorted KDF Jungle uniform, which was found in a brown bag. A pair of military boots, a crowbar, a knife, a crow hammer, pliers, tie-up seals, and assorted mobile phones. Your Honor, out of the 6 respondents, the 1st and the 3rd are believed to be military officers based at Kahawa Barrack. The 2nd respondent is believed to be working at KDF, is an employee of KDF as a civilian, working as a mechanic. The 4th, the 5th, and the 6th are civilian. Your Honor, according to the intelligence, which has been gathered for a period of 1 week, the 6 are believed to have hired a firearm rifle, which, apart from robbery, they wanted to execute the complainant, Mr. George Okumu. So upon being arrested yesterday, they were escorted to DC headquarters, Operation Support Unit's office, and they were booked at Capitol Hill Police Station at 22:10 hours by the OB 55 of yesterday. Your Honor, we request this honorable court to give us 14 days to conduct investigations, because there are areas that need to be covered. And the reason is that the offense and the investigation is serious in nature and touches military department, Second, a search need to be conducted at each respondent's house with an aim of trying to recover the firearm. Thirdly, it is highly believed that there are other suspects, some of which are military officers, and if the respondents at this stage are going to be released, there's a likelihood they might interfere with the investigations. Also, the investigation has taken a multi-agency approach where the suspect are supposed to be subjected to a multi-agency interrogation to establish the motive of trying to execute one of their own, who is a senior military officer in the Republic of Kenya. So I kindly pray this Honorable Court to give us 14 days, since upon the completion of the file, we shall be required to submit the file to the ODPP for perusal, for a determination to charge to be made. That's all, Your Honor.
Consider the application by state seeking 14 days to conduct investigation. It is on the basis that the respondents now before court were arrested were in the process of planning to execute a criminal act. The application is for custodial orders. The first to fourth respondents are not opposed to that application. Mr. Oyunge, for the fifth accused, while opposing the application, submitted that the investigators from the affidavit had prior knowledge of what was happening, and they ought to have taken actions in advance. Further, that the charge which is to be preferred was declared unconstitutional by the High Court. The counsel also questioned the attached draft order. It was further submitted that the court should consider granting the fifth respondent bond, and if the court is inclined to allow the application, then the state should be granted 7 days. The sixth respondent also opposed the application, arguing that she is taking care of her children as sole provider. Having considered the application, I note that the allegations that has been leveled are grave in nature, though they remain allegations at this stage. There is no dispute that the respondents were arrested yesterday. It has been indicated, again by the investigator, that firearm which was to be used is yet to be recovered. The state has also indicated that some of the suspects who are before this court are military officers and may interfere with the investigation. Considering the weight issues which has been raised, and noting that the matter is still at the investigation stage, I am minded to allow the application. The state had requested for 14 days to conduct the investigation, and I'm of the opinion that 10 days will be sufficient. The respondent will therefore be detained at Capitol Hill Police Station for 10 days, pending conclusion of investigation. The case will be mentioned on the 7th of April for further directions before this court.